Yep, he took one step on the dance floor and blew his hip on the first move. So how long will Sorcerer's Tabor Orphan be out of commission? Winter 2021? Fair enough. Nice paramedics. Alright, let's check the guest list. Bofuri, Wave, Ujitama, Art, Budokan, Darwin, number 24 are already in. Asteroid and Smile are getting the keg. So that leaves 4 series left on the invitation list. And speaking of the devil, good evening, Kakushigoto. Please enter the security desk so we can get you reviewed and on your way in. So Kakushigoto is an interesting setup. The story is about Kakushi, a manga author going by the titular Kakushigoto pseudonym, doing a gag ecchi series, who, after the birth of his daughter, develops the fear that his job will adversely affect his newborn daughter's life, and thus chooses to hide his job from his daughter and try to be the best father he can be. The goal of the setup is to allow it to be the vehicle for the comedy of the said comedy. As you have gags about the crazy lengths Kakushi will go to hide his job from his daughter, you have the meta jokes about the manga industry, and jokes about the relationship between the artist, the editor, and the publisher. You also just have wholesome family comedy thrown in at times. Additionally, the show has a story being told at the beginning and end of each episode, as we get scenes from the future, as the daughter, now a high schooler, finally discovers her father's secret, while having an air of mystery around the current fate of Kakushi. This part of the story is on a very slow burn for a 12-episode series, and I do think it goes a little long, but at least they do resolve it. But again, I think the strongest part of this show is the comedy. But I do believe the show plans around it very well, as each episode is made of a few bits. So while you may not like or find one part boring, you're not locked in for an entire episode, as you may enjoy another bit a lot more. And hey, that diversifies the humor of the show, and keeps the humor from going stale with repeated trips to the same well. Overall, I'm just super happy that the humor in the series is generally wholesome, and the fact that Kakushi is generally a good dad, trying his best at raising his daughter after the death of his wife. So, give it a go if you enjoy comedies or looking for something more wholesome. But that's the review, I guess. I don't have much more to say. I guess that's the end of the video. Oh wait, I think we got a party crasher stuck in the window. Well, what do we have here? Super Hxeros. I was expecting you until November. I was planning to make the whole ha ha ha, it's November, and everyone's like, oh man, no, not November. Better review a series made for that. But hey, here you are, stuck in the window of the club. But hey, since I gotta wait for somebody to bring some butter so we can pull you out, might as well review you now. So Super Hxeros is a simple concept. So in Japan, H and Ero mean ecchi. So what if Power Rangers, but they're powered by ecchi, and all the fights are just the gag fights from One Punch Man? At least from the first 3 episodes. As I only watched the first 3 episodes, as that is how long I needed to get the Postal series in the mood of operandi. The goal is being horny, excuse plots for fan service, accidental sexual harassment, and just being horny on main. Any plot other than that is just a basic romance plot between the main boy and the main girl, but let's be honest, given the fact they derive their power from ecchi, that of course gives the excuse for every other girl to fall in love with the boy. Because of course it would be a harem situation, even if the boy is dead set on the main girl. This is a series selling on sex, and it knows that. It doesn't pretend to be anything else, and the only hiding it's doing is the fog censorship Funimation got from the publisher. Look, I'm no prude saying you can't get your rocks off. Look, we all got that series, especially if you're getting into anime around high school. But none of these are must-watch series. They have as much value as looking up a blue-footed booby on Google. This is a story crafted by 2 stone teenagers in a trench coat, pretending to be an author, going off a dumb idea they came up with at 2 in the morning, because they know sex sells and they're about to make a payday. So this is the only compliment I'm going to give, so pay attention, because I don't want any confusion when it comes to the 2020 year roundup. Super Hxeros is bad, and it will most likely be in the worst of the year. But it will not be the worst of the year. Because, yeah, I'm using this as an excuse to complain about Plunderer some more. As, yeah, What's-His-Face from Super Hxeros has accidentally sexually assaulted enough women to get his own hashtag, credit to Mother's Basement for that joke that I'm stealing. But hey, at least he knows he's in the wrong. And he does his best to mutter out an apology at least. So hey, at least he's better than the goddamn Blake. I can't use like 80% of Super Hxeros for be real. But at least it doesn't pretend to be anything else. It knows what the hell it is and doesn't try to target an audience besides the one-hand jockeys and the people that value novelty. So watch Kakushigoto. It's wholesome and good, and it makes me forget about the piece of garbage that's stuck in the review window that reminds me of the other piece of garbage that I will forever be haunted by because I know somehow it's going to get a season 2. Because I can't have good things now, can I?